Hello and welcome to The Addiction. It is a beautiful Sunday morning, and I thank you all for being here and focusing on your growth. The addiction is an extremely important subject, and I'm not going to spend any time telling you about myself. That you can read on my website, talksb.in. We will focus on you and we will talk about what is the addiction, why is the addiction caused, and what ends up being the outcome of it. So, in our journey in the human body, we begin our journey by being in the space of relaxation, comfort, exploration. From that exploration of life, we end up creating likes and dislikes. I like this, I don't like this. Whenever something happens to my liking, I enjoy. Whenever something does not happen to my liking, I don't enjoy it at all. Addiction happens in these two places. When I like something so much that I don't want to let it go. I want to hold on to it. I just will not let myself get away from it. And it also happens when I want to get away from something completely. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. These are the two spaces where addiction gets created. Amazing, right? Extremes of both those things create addiction. There is no such thing as good addiction or bad addiction. There is just addiction that either it impacts our life or it doesn't impact our life. Something that we are addicted to and does not impact our life at all. And you have to be very careful in observing what this is. You just like, okay, ठीक है, average है, तो सबके साथ होता है. No, that's not how it goes. If you're not living an awesome life, if you're not a spectacular life, then that addiction is bad for you. You're not here to live an average life. Good morning to everybody who's joined. Thank you for sharing your messages. So, what causes it? Now, let's go step by step. Let's first talk about some things I like. So, I give birth to a baby. I'm a mother. I love that so much. I love that so much. I love that so much. So much so that I don't love anymore. I protect. And when the child wants to world, if we go out into the world, I pull the child back. My addiction to my motherhood can be bad for my child and can cause toxicity in my child's life. If I am a spouse or a partner and I love my partner so much that I cannot see anybody else talking to them, speaking to them, being there with them, that is also a toxic situation. Or somebody broke my heart. I don't want to feel the pain. I don't want to feel the pain. And what do I find? I find alcohol. And I keep drinking it to let that pain go away. Again, toxicity created in my life. So, any kind of behavior that leads to creating toxicity in my life is a addiction. My husband beats me up. I want to change him. I want to change him. I want to change him. The desire to change somebody, the addiction of wanting to help people creates or can create toxicity in your life. Also, an addiction. We are going to go step by step and removing all these addictions. Just to give you the starting point again, when things go as expected and we want to hold on to it tightly, or things don't go as expected at all when we want to let loose completely. We just want to forget it. Both those situations cause what we call as addictiveness. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says human beings are going to be naturally addicted. But that doesn't mean that you are going to be addicted to every single thing. So people will say, okay, then I'll get addicted to religion or bhakti. No, there's a full stop there. You must live your life always in balance. That is what we need to strive towards. I want to create a business that is going to be $1 billion business, and I'm going to forget everything else, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That is also addiction. All of these things eventually lead us to doing things in our life that are toxic for us. How many of you, please give me a yes in the chat box, how many of you relate to any of the things I've just said? Or please share, what are you or your family members addicted to? People addicted to food. Oh, I am a foodie. No, that's not a good thing to be. Enjoy your food. But if you eat so much, you divulge so much in food, then you are addicted to it and it's going to cause toxicity. I was addicted to bonbons, chocolate, tasty, that's shown the ads, lick the cream off and Oreos, and oh, I was so addicted to it. I couldn't do without it. And it took a illness many years ago, a flu, that took me off them, realizing what I needed to do. So tell me again, and seeing lots of messages coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all. What is it that you believe you are addicted to and need to get away from completely? Just take it away. Just no more addiction. Please do share. And if there's any family members, what are they addicted to and how can we all help them? I am going to start by showing you some exercises. Ready for exercise number one? Okay. And you can do any of these whenever. This is exercises related to insecurity, which leads us to eating more, wanting to make more money, wanting to neglect our family life completely, always focused on how do I make more money, the fear of addiction, the anxiety addiction. All of these can be removed by this. You have to do, and I'll show you days and times and everything. We're going to do about 7 tools today. I'm going to show each tool to you of how to release your addiction. Okay? Focus on you today and not on your family members because you would definitely also have an addiction. Let's begin. Close your eyes, and whenever you feel fear or anxiety, and don't wait for yourself to uh, get into extreme anxiety or fear. Even the smallest of things, when they give you fear or anxiety, clap your hands 3 times, 3 times. Total of 9 times. We'll do this again. Or you can go. The amazingness of this exercise is this, that it activates all your mood swings, your issues, your challenges in your life. It removes them, it activates them like this. Whatever is dormant, which is not creating that excitement, which is creating fear or anxiety or stopping you, it will completely take it away. That is tip number one. Tip number two, I'm going to show you as an exercise, so please observe. Okay, so you guys may not be able to hear me, but follow this exercise. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. So make sure this is bent. You go down. Do the stretch. So do the stretch for about 10 minutes every day, again, to let go of addiction to fear, anxiety, which can lead to eating too much food, eating too less food, having a lot of soda, drinks, alcohol, all of that. Okay? So, two tools for fear and anxiety. Now, the next tool is for too much sex, too little sex, too much creativeness, creating paintings, and staying away from the real world, going into this dream world. Do you know people who desire a lot of sex? They're actually creating a lot of stories in their mind. So, going away from what's real and coming into what is unreal or imaginative. While it's good for some time when you're writing a book because you need to imagine, it can lead to toxicity eventually. And it has been shown in history that people who are just into art are not living in the real world. Most of the great painters, great architects, there's a guy called Gaudi in Spain who he was just creating out of pain, but you want to live a balanced life. Okay? So, this is the exercise you want to do when you are getting overly creative or you have a creative block. I can't think of what to do next. I can't think of what to do next. These are both addictions, and we're going to bring you back to balance. Take your hands together, again, put them together, and slowly move them. Just slowly move them. This again works with the energy centers of your body, but this time they are showing the motherly care for your body. They are helping you saying, hey, it's okay. I know. It also creates the feeling of I am back in this world. I am alive and I'm back in this world. So the affirmation you can say with this is I am alive and I'm back in this world. I am alive and I'm back in this world. With the first exercise, that one, the three claps, you can say I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Okay. Now, the second exercise with your over creativeness or under creativeness, always dreaming, always thinking outside, happens specifically with kids when they're giving exam, they're like thinking something else. The second exercise to do, the first one is this. The second exercise is see your ears, just rub at the earlobes slowly. And please give me a like if you're liking this so I know you are watching this and enjoying. If people are getting too upset, if they overthink of what's going to happen in the future, they're creating a bad future for themselves. This also you can do. In fact, you can do it with your spouses. They love it. When they're overthinking, just gently touch their earlobes, ask them to close their eyes, and for about 10 to 15 minutes, just massage the earlobes. Again, with the kids, you can do it even with your pets who are anxious. Just massage slowly. Awesome. Great. So now we've talked about fear and anxiety causing addiction. We've caused of too much into the dream world, not into this real life, causing addictions. The third one is the addiction of what I call is power. I am strong, right? This, yes, whenever I have control, I feel good. When I lack control, I feel so terrible. I feel so terrible. I go either into deep desire of controlling everything. Yes, it's in my hands. It's in my hands. It's in my hands. And I get addicted to that power and I do everything to hold on to it. I create unkindness. I become torturous. You've seen it across life, right? With kings, with politicians, with business people. When they drown in their own power, eventually people will get out. So before you go there, and you can actually hold on to your space, your power, the power of being in balance. Simple exercise to do is two. One, you're going to laugh. No, that's not the exercise. You're going to laugh at the exercise. I'm going to show you. Have a lot of yogurt. Just have one bowl of yogurt every meal, including breakfast. That will not let you be in the desire of to always have control. That's it. Simple and easy. Do you want another tool? Press yes. If you want another tool for people who are always wanting to be in control and get really upset when they can't be, then they resort to medication, they resort to, again, binge eating. Because eventually, every single addiction of ours takes us in two steps. I will do something that I will hold on to it, or I will do something that will make me forget it. Going shopping, drugs, it ends up there. So all of our addictions always take us into two places: wanting to hold on to it or wanting to forget it. And whatever we need to do, binge watch TVs, read overreading of books, traveling, speaking too much, speaking too little, all of these are addictions. So here is now exercise for the next one, which is bring your hands together and do this every morning, please. Put them here and just give yourself a self hug. This allows you to know that you are in control of yourself and you let go of control of the whole world. You just stay in control of yourself. Okay? So we have done one, two, three, four, five, six tools. I said five, I said seven. I've done six tools for you. Okay? The next tool is for people who feel or are addicted to, if I do this, things may go wrong. Right? A lot of us are addicted to that. And when we don't do it, we feel disappointed. Then we go into the space of let me eat, let me drink, let me have drugs, let me be angry with my family members. A lot of people who beat their wives, who are toxic, who are narcissistic, are people who have expectations that they could never express, and they hold on to it, and then they throw it out in terms of violence. So before you go there, and I completely get, we cannot get everything in life. So there will be disappointments. So how do we make sure that we let go of that disappointment from our life? Very simple. I learned it from my face yoga instructor. Put your right hand here, left hand here, and swing. Right hand here, left hand here, swing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and 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 breathe out. Simple, easy exercise. This is exercise number 7. Follow these, all of these exercises. You don't need to worry about where your addictions are coming from. Follow these exercises, teach them to the kids because this is where they learn how to let go of their disappointments in life. The final exercise is an exercise to connect you deeper with your purpose in life. Take your two hands, bring them to the center, and let them fall to the temple on the sides. Breathe in to bring them back, breathe out to release them. Remember, breath is very important. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I hope you love these 7 exercises. These are simple but extremely effective exercises for people who are suffering from addiction, who see people suffering from addiction. You can teach them these simple exercises. Just have fun with them. Don't tell them you're trying to fix them. Just say, you know what, let's play a game. Let's do, right? Or you do, or have yoga. These are simple exercises. If you would like to appreciate my work today, please teach people these exercises. Please take these exercises to every single person you know who may be addicted or for your own addictions. Please teach this to your kids so they never get addicted. I am Dr. Saurabh Bidani, the founder of Magic of Holistic Health, and I was here to talk about addictions. If you want to know more or want to stay connected with me, you know where I am in the groups. Just send me a message. I shall help you out with your addictions. Be blessed, and we shall close with 3 chants of Om like we always do. Please close your eyes, take a deep breath. Om. 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 Thank you so much for joining me today. Without you, I would not be having a workshop.